Yes, the title of the video is true. Now I'm gonna read through this with you, and hopefully, if this lady ends up seeing this video, she can get some help, because this sounds absolutely crazy. Funnily enough, not shocking. Hopefully, she's overreacting, and we can say easy situation, but let's get straight into this. I don't know for this subject, it's in the title. My husband is obsessed with professional wrestling and it's ruining our marriage. Do I leave? She's 26, he's 33. You might need the savage for this one. So let's run that and let's see what happens. All right, let's read through this. Let's go through it bit by bit. Does say throwaway as my husband is on Reddit. Well, let me just tell you, Missy, this hasn't been thrown away. Your husband's on Reddit and this has hella views. And so he's gonna know, if he's obsessed with pro wrestling and he's on Reddit, then he's in all the pro wrestling forums. So this marriage might be over before we finish this video, but who knows? Okay, my husband was into pro wrestling as a kid. Fell out of it, but over the last few years, he's eased his way back into it. I've never been a pro wrestling fan. I thought it was something that people watched as kids and grew out of. You one of those. But he has become obsessed and it's escalating to the point where I no longer feel comfortable. All right. We might have to scoot him for this one. I apologise on that. I smell a psychopath. She says, I apologise as I might not get all the wrestling terms right. I'm exposed to wrestling a lot, but I try to avoid watching it. He sounded like a party pooper, but listen, it started harmlessly enough. He'd watch a pay-per-view event like WrestleMania. Hey, probably could have done without watching this one. Then he started watching recaps of weekly shows. Now he's glued to the couch every night. There's a live pro wrestling event. He watches multiple wrestling shows, not just WWE. I mean, if is he a working man? Is he taking care of the business, what he needs to take care of home? I don't know if you've got kids or not. Is he giving you enough attention? Because if he is, I don't really see a problem with this. I mean, I'm a content creator, so me watching so much shows and the hours I put in a week is work, and I still try and skip between. But if he's not just watching WWE, then he's just got back into the product. 3 hours of SmackDown, 3 hours of Raw. That's 6 hours, 2 hours of NXT, that's 8 hours. AEW, that's another 3. That's about 11 hours. If he's doing TNA, it's another 2. Yeah, it could be stretching to like the 15. He's probably doing New Japan as well. Are you glued to the, you know what I mean? When he's not watching pro wrestling, what are you doing? Are you watching the Kardashians and that? Are you watching the Real Housewives of party pooper wrestling fans? He started spending money, I mean a lot of money, on merchandise. T-shirts, hats, action figures. The fake belts! You mean replicas, lady. It was okay. It was nice to see his passion reignited in something. He's been through a rough spot with work lately, but now pro wrestling is the only thing he cares about. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So he's been through a rough patch at work, and all of a sudden he's put a passion into pro wrestling again. Seems like to me that the rough thing he's going through at work is stressing him out to the point where he's just trying to grasp onto something that can give him that bit of excitement inside. Because clearly, your vagina's not... No, sorry. Because clearly, aside from you, he's excited about pro wrestling again, and the chances are, you said he was into pro wrestling as a child. Men definitely seem to go back to a happier state when stressful times come along if they can grasp on something. He's gone back to the happier state, man. I bet he's finishing work and that and coming home thinking he's Jeff Hardy and that. Yeah, man. Nothing sounds dangerous at the moment, but if we get through this and he starts throwing choke slams on her, then forget everything I said. He yells at the TV like he's part of the crowd, cheering and booing. Which loser does that? No comment. When he's watching and when he's not watching, he constantly shouts out their catchphrases randomly. He says things like, yeet, acknowledge me, and you can't see. Okay. See, this man's running around the yard just saying yeet for no reason. I mean, technically I kind of do that, but I was doing that before Jay was saying it, just as a regular word, so that don't really count. Don't really tell my missus to acknowledge me because, you know what I mean, it's kind of... Yeah, she probably put me in my place. And yeah, the John Cena one's crazy. Now, if you're going to tell me that he's got John Cena's wristbands on and that while he's doing it, we got a problem. He actually gets irritated if I don't play along with him. Like if I don't raise my hand when he says, acknowledge me! This geezer's crazy, bro. He thinks he's the tribal chief. Yeah, look, I was going to say she's not acting oozy enough, but he's getting irritated when she don't play along. Lady, before we get to the end of this, you might want to escape. Pack a bag and get out of there now. Pack a bag and get out there now. You saw what happened when people wasn't acknowledging Roman. Spears, steel chairs, guillotines, drive-bys, Superman punch. You crazy. Yeah, listen, I don't want to be part of this story. I feel like ending the video now. Because if she dies and it ends up on the news, don't be trying to get, oh yeah, we're going to speak to the content creator Savage who, no, none of that. None of that. Anyway, it got me mashing up my mic and that. This past weekend was the worst. Those of you who know it was WrestleMania. Oh, this is new? Knows it was WrestleMania. He asked me to refer to him as the final. He asked the final boss! Nah, this geezer's crazy. He asked me to refer to him on WrestleMania weekend as the final boss all weekend. I laughed it off and thought he was joking, but he wasn't. We got into an argument about this on Saturday because he said I wasn't supporting him in the way he needs. That whenever we're watching wrestling, I look bored and disinterested. You should always try, I think, if you're in a couple, to try and take some interest in what the other partner's doing, because it makes for a better family household, a better life, better engagement. You know what I mean? And there's nothing better than seeing a passion that your partner has in something else. But there is a point where it's like, if you're just disinterested, you're just interested. As long as, you know, you share the space with each other, you might, you know what I mean, put your feet up on him while he's watching wrestling. Just know that he could be out doing worse stuff. He's right next to you. It shouldn't be a problem. And I get it, man, because when you're passionate about something and you look to the right-hand side and you're looking at your missus and she don't look too happy about it, you kind of want to put her in a DDT, but it's not the point. Scratch that, I said. Anyway, they got into an argument. I looked that way because I am. He's got me watching 15 hours of wrestling a week. Okay. See, I added it up to about 14 hours, didn't I? 15 hours. So all the shows I said, including New Japan, that's probably about 15 hours. When Jey Uso won at WrestleMania, he literally jumped off the top of the couch, waving his arms. It was embarrassing, and I left the room. I'm not with you on that one. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Your man's excited about something. He's passionate about something. There's no difference with him waving his arms at pro wrestling to waving his arms at a football match, a soccer game if you're in America, but football if you're in England, any other sport. So that shouldn't be a problem. And also, you know how crazy it is for someone to be embarrassed of you when it's just used to alone? Like, she's not even got friends and family around and she's like, oh my God, he's watching that wrestling thing again. But to be fair though, I'm with you on this. Yeah, I mean, you've got some part to play in this where you can help as well. Oh, it gets worse. I don't want to say too much regarding our intimacy, but he's asked for a lot of role play lately. Oh, it's very much concerned me. The things he has asked me to do and say make me super uncomfortable. It's all wrestling related. Oh shit. He's doing the Vince Stephanie thing, blood. He's had to call me Mr. McMahon. And then just, you're fired. Oh, he's doing the Stacey Keebler Vince thing. He's doing the Linda Vince thing with the whole neck brace and that. The death, you're opening the floodgates to your own personal. Could be doing up Mark Henry, asking her to be Mae Young. But it's making her uncomfortable. You should never make your wife, your missus, your partner, your girlfriend, and if you're a woman, your boyfriend, shouldn't really make you uncomfortable. Things have taken a toll on me mentally. It's non-stop. He sends me memes of Roman Reigns and a bunch of other wrestlers. He talks like them, he acts like them, and demands I participate in his little performances. Okay, that was enough for me to know. Get out of there. Get out of there! Grab a bag, take some knickers, grab some socks, and get out of there. What? He's talking like Roman, just walking around the house. I thought it was just the catchphrases. Sunday night, the wrestler he wanted to win didn't win, and it's still affecting him today. That's definitely Cody Rhodes. His mood is sour, and he seems depressed. I hate to admit it, but it's been kind of nice. He hasn't been loud and noisy as usual. No. Listen. Lady, I know you're not into wrestling. I can tell you a story of a man that in pro wrestling we don't say his name anymore. But it sounds like Miss and ends with Tenoir. And if you read that story, you'll know that when he's gone quiet, you need to get out of there. He could have CTE. Leave the house. Leave the relationship. Divorce this guy. She's gonna need a tag team partner and all sorts, bro. I see where this is going, bro. She's gonna catch an RKO, bro, because he's definitely talking about Cody Rhodes. So Reddit, I need help. I just don't think I can deal with this anymore. He sings the wrestler song, so. He does their saying, so. He's got all their t-shirts. I got about 19. He's got tickets to the up and coming next show coming through in about 3 weeks, but I just don't think I can take it. Yeah, tell him to take his friend. I know. There's a bit of joke. Let me switch back to Savage. Bin him! Yeah? Sack him off. Divorce him. You get yourself a hobby because you're boring anyway. And he needs to leave because he's definitely going to kill you. He's going to put you in a headlock. He's going to put you in a guillotine. He might call his best friend up and 3D you through the coffee table. You're going to get kicked in the head, Randy Orton style, punt. You don't want none of that drama in your life. You're going to get, I don't even know, zigzag, label lock. Because we don't want to say the other one because it refers to one guy. AA. Oh my God. Speared. I'm just telling you, lady, with all the fun and games, get the hell out of there. I've been Savage. This has been the Demon Team. And if anything goes wrong with this lady, CBS, NBC, Fox, Fox North, Fox South, Fox West, NBC West, NBC Boston, NBC Alabama. Do not contact me for a story because I'll deny it and I'll delete the video.